Hello and welcome to my review of the pool villa, which is situated in Nizwa, in the beautiful country of the Sultan of Oman. So we started off the journey from the Almoj area in Moale all the way to Nizwa. As you can see all around during the journey, you see beautiful mountains and sceneries. The journey itself takes about 2 hours from the deep area. Along the way there are some attractions such as the stadium as you see on the left. A lot of greenery all around Oman with beautiful mountains. Along the way you can stop at the Nizwa fort and there are various restaurants where you can have some nice food such as the one that we are having. It's called mandi, which is the national dish. So as we continued along the way, 2 hours later we finally reached our destination. Which is right here on the right. Easy to get on Google Maps. And welcome to the pool villa. Now do not get confused by this house right in front of the gate. This is basically a private property. The one that we're looking for is on the left hand side. As you can see, it's quite a big property with various villas situated right next to each other. I think there will be around 10 different villas in the same area. As you can see, each villa has a own private parking space, just like this one where we parked ours. Now there are two types of villas, one which is a bit of a premium and the other one which is normal price range. Of course, we took the second option, which costs about 70 riyals. Which is around $181 for a night. The entrance is not that grand, but then you have two different routes. One which goes to the swimming pool and one which goes inside to the villa. Let's take a look inside. As you enter the door, on your left there is a small pool table probably for kids, and on the right is the master bedroom. As you enter in further, you see a dining table and the kitchenette area on the right, along with a fridge, a fully functioning fridge. The top is a freezer, and at the bottom is a fridge with all the amenities provided. Right at the bottom you can keep your own stuff, but the rest of the items are paid for. In the drawers, you have all your basic kitchen tools available. Now, we take a look at the other route, which was directly off to the swimming pool. Now there are two ways to the swimming pool. One is this route, and the other one is at the back of the villa. Now the pool itself is not that big. It's a small pool, shallow at one end and a little bit deep for adults at the other end. Never leave kids unattended because the area for kids is very small. Should they wander off into the adult side, they are likely to have serious consequences. We see a little bit of a small grill area and of course a sitting area alongside the pool. This is the other entrance that I was talking about to the pool. We come out from here and you can see the grill where you can make your barbecue and you can have a seat out in the open. The pool itself has a small waterfall which can be operated directly from the pool area. The kids had quite a good time out here. Make sure your kids are always well protected. The grill unfortunately does not come with any sort of plate to keep your skewers on, so I'm afraid you'll have to get your own. Once again, we come back to the pool. I think my complaint here was that the pool was full of hair, probably left over by other families before me, which was not cleaned by the staff. And the water at this time of the year was quite cold. We visited the pool villa sometime in October, just when winter was starting off, and we thought the pool was really very cold to swim in. Once again, always look after your children because the pool is not very child friendly. One thing I must add is that the whole purpose of coming to the pool villa is basically the pool, and our kids were quite excited to visit here, but unfortunately they did not swim for long and they wanted out. Next day's breakfast is, as you can see, a simple breakfast with boiled eggs and Indian kind of food with milk and your juice. So if you're a family of husband, wife, you get your 2 plates and that's it. The bed also unfortunately had lots of hair, including the extra bed that was given to us, and all the pillows too had hair on them, and the carpets were worn out. Furniture was quite old, so we ended up sleeping in our own bed sheet that we have brought along. Now after you check out, you can visit the nearby mountain where you can get beautiful scenery, and the temperatures are quite cooler than the normal city temperature. I would say about 5 to 10 degrees cooler. To reach to this particular mountain, it took us about an hour. As you can see, beautiful views from right on top of the mountain. Make sure you're always watching your kids, because the mountains are steep too. Along the way, we had several friends that we met on the road, and this is almost a common sight up there in the mountains where shepherds are busy leading their goats for grazing. Now, coming out of Nizwa, we pass by the Nizwa fort, which you can see right ahead in front of us. We'll get a much better look as we move on. This is one of the oldest forts in Oman. Beautiful. Since we didn't have the time to go in, we continued our journey back to Muscat. Right opposite the gate, you can see there's a small wadi out there. When it rains, this wadi is filled with water. This particular time there was not much water, unfortunately. Otherwise you can have a stopover and you can have a picnic. That's it. We continued off our journey back to Muscat, and it took about an hour and a half to get back. Thank you for watching.